Okay, you are not ready for this. Did you know that Ben Jones, the lovable cooter from the Dukes of Hazzard, was also a U.S. congressman and a civil rights activist who later took a super controversial stance on Confederate symbols? I know, whiplash. Hi, babes. I'm Emma. I'm in a very iced matcha, windows down on the 405 mood, and we're spilling some serious tea today. Buckle up, because it's giving cultural roller coaster. So let's talk Ben Jones. Actor, music guy, politician, activist. The man who played Cooter Davenport on a show that, in the early 1980s, regularly pulled like 40 million viewers a week. That was basically Super Bowl energy, weekly. Then he jumps into Congress out of Georgia. Later, he's defending the Confederate battle flag on TV, while also saying he marched and got arrested in civil rights sit-ins in the 1960s. The contrast is intense. Quick story. Years back, I flew to Nashville for a Dukes fan festival. Picture me in boots I bought on Melrose, totally amped to see the General Lee. Then, I clock the flags everywhere, and my stomach drops. A guy near me goes, "It's heritage." A woman fires back, "It's pain." And I'm just stuck between nostalgia and now. Here's the kicker. That massive reunion was actually produced by Ben Jones himself, and local reports said it drew over 100,000 people in 2006. That scale matters because Ben wasn't just in the show, he stewarded the fandom. Okay, let's unwrap the man. Eli 5 style. Imagine a roller coaster that yo-yos between a TV soundstage and Capitol Hill. He was born in the 1940s in North Carolina, grew up super working class in a railroad section house in Virginia with no indoor plumbing. Like, actually rugged. He learns theater, hits regional stages, then pops up in movies like Smokey and the Bandit. There's Moonrunners from the 1970s, which the Dukes creator Guy Waldron later flipped into the Dukes of Hazzard, with country legend Waylon Jennings narrating. From 1979 to 1985, he's Cooter across 141 episodes. Meanwhile, he's also deep in labor and film policy in Georgia, serving as a Screen Actors Guild branch president and chairing the Georgia Film Commission. Then politics calls. He runs for Congress, loses in 1986, comes back in 1988 against Pat Swindoll, a Republican congressman who'd been indicted for perjury, and wins big. That's the celebrity to Congress pipeline, converted. Zooming in on the players and pressure. On TV, he helped anchor this high-octane, small-town, southern vibe that millions ate up every Friday night. In Congress, he served from 1989 to 1993 and worked on Veterans Affairs and on public works and transportation. Think infrastructure, highways, and vets benefits. After redistricting scrambled his seat in 1994, he challenged Newt Gingrich, who, quick refresher, was the Republican powerhouse who'd become Speaker. Jones filed an ethics complaint in that race, accusing Gingrich of blurring tax-exempt groups and politics. He lost the election, but the complaint had teeth. Gingrich was later formally reprimanded by the House and told to reimburse $300,000 for investigation costs. That is, losing the battle but nicking the war. Then, career pivot again. In the late 1990s, he's back on screens with director Mike Nichols, who's the Oscar-winning legend behind The Graduate, doing Primary Colors with John Travolta and Emma Thompson, plus Joe Gould's Secret and other prestige vibes. With his wife, Alma Viator, who is his business partner, he builds Cooters into actual museums and stores. Sperryville first in 1999, then Luray, Pigeon Forge, Nashville, turning nostalgia into an economy. I mean, that's brand stewardship at scale. Now, the thorny stuff. In 2015, after Dylan Roof, the white supremacist who murdered 9 black churchgoers in Charleston, made the Confederate battle flag a national flashpoint, Warner Brothers, which controls Duke's merch and reruns, pulled back on the flag branding and broadcasts. Ben Jones went on TV. There was even a heated moment with Ashley Banfield, a CNN anchor. And he defended the Confederate flag as culture and history, saying we need dialogue and that it wasn't about slavery for him. Here's the issue. Historians, civil rights groups like the NAACP, and a lot of us see this clearly. The Confederacy's own documents prioritized slavery, and the flag got revived during resistance to desegregation and later by hate groups. So separating the symbol from that legacy is not it. I get family memory, I get place, but I also believe public symbols should welcome everyone who pays taxes under them. Museums, books, context, yes. Bumper stickers and celebratory flags on public grounds, no go. And that's me, a girl who will cry at a country ballad on a Laurel Canyon drive. I still can't vibe with a symbol that's been weaponized against Black Americans for generations. Complication alert. Ben wasn't some armchair culture warrior. In the 1960s, he did civil rights sit-ins, got arrested, and was attacked by the Klan twice. He also later held a senior role with the Sons of Confederate Veterans, a heritage organization for male descendants of Confederate soldiers, from 2014 to 2018. He cast himself as a bridge builder. For many, that bridge didn't land. That duality is the South in one man, solidarity and stubborn symbolism, both loud. And, sidebar, if you're in recovery spaces, his 2007 memoir, Redneck Boy in the Promised Land, hits hard. The line, "I got sober the day before I died," is brutal and honest. The man contained multitudes. So where does the legacy land in pop culture? The Duke's machine still hums. Fans visit Cooter's museums, the cast reunites, there are video games, CDs, the whole thing. Ben kept recording albums through 2024, like Play Me an Old Song in 2020 and Rockabilly Road in 2024, and kept that fan economy thriving. He passed in 2026 at age 84, at home in Virginia. I think the way forward is simple but not easy. Keep the cars and the stunts and the silliness that people love. Keep the blue-collar charm he embodied, but curate the symbols with integrity. We can celebrate Southern music, food, kinship, without flying a banner that alienates our neighbors. That's a glow-up I would buy tickets for. Okay, pause. Next time, we're peeking at another entertainer turned power player. Think Arnold Schwarzenegger, the actor who became California's governor. The receipts are wild, bestie. Okay, we covered a lot. Pop culture is always a costume party, but we should always ask what's behind the costume. Stay curious, drink water, and text me your takes. Later!